Wicklow. Have you heard of the movie P.S. I Love You? This movie was based on Cecelia Ahern's book of the same name. The movie was released in 2007. Holly meets her husband Jerry in Ireland and they move to New York. Jerry sadly dies, but before he died he wrote some letters to Holly to help her grieve. Holly revisits the places where they fell in love, returning to Ireland. Many scenes from the film were shot in the Wicklow Mountains National Park, where we will go. Even if you didn't like the movie or you haven't watched it, the locations are stunning. We recommend you visit as many as possible. Before visiting the first location, we will start our journey in Ballinastoe. You can see the view from the Wicklow Mountains Park, where Holly gets lost before meeting Jerry. You can't miss this spot. There are a few parking areas along the Wicklow Way road. I will leave you a link with all this information in the description. Make sure you go on a clear day if you want to see amazing views. If you go on a foggy day, the walk has a quite mystic and supernatural feel. We could only hear the wind. It was actually quite a relaxing and tranquil walk. Anyway, let's go back to the clear day. This is part of the Wicklow Way, identified with the yellow hiking man sign. This walk is one of the most famous in Ireland. It starts in Marley Park, passes through different locations such as Glendalough, where we've done a video. It is amazing to visit and finishes just over the border in County Carlow, in Clonegall. This hike usually takes around 6 to 7 days. Check out our links with the useful information about the hike. At this point you have one of the best views of the famous Loch Tay, also known as Guinness Lake, one of the most photographed locations in Wicklow. The lake is part of the former Guinness estate owned by Arthur Guinness. Another reason it is called Guinness Lake is that the Guinness family imported white sand and laid it over a beach on the northern shore of the lake. It makes it look like a pint of Guinness. There is also a stone dedicated to John James Bernard, J.B. Malone. He was responsible for the establishment of the Wicklow Way as a recognised walking trail, having first proposed it in 1966. You can keep going and see all the amazing views of the Wicklow Mountains, but us, we will go on to the first location of P.S. I Love You. Remember when Holly and Jerry walked together towards the Sally Gap? Right in the centre of the Wicklow Mountains National Park. Somebody has also marked this spot on Google Maps, so it will be easy to find. There is another bridge they cross, Ballinastoe Bridge. Going from one bridge to the other, the view is just amazing. It is 15 minutes by car going towards Blessington. Be careful with the Irish national roads, one lane for everybody, including pedestrians. Ballinastoe Bridge is a scenic spot on the Liffey, which is popular for picnics and bathing. It is said that a family drowned here while trying to cross the river in the early 19th century, and that the local landlord constructed the bridge as a result. Next stop is Blessington Lake. We parked in the Avon. There is a lot of parking and the lake is just there. Remember the scene where Holly goes out with her friends on their next adventure? Fishing. This was filmed in Blessington Lake. Blessington Lake is set in the mountains formed by the building of the Poulaphouca Dam and the hydroelectric station. The Poulaphouca Reservoir is the largest man-made lake in Ireland. You can easily spend a day there. I have made a video about this spot if you want to watch it. The next stop is the farm. There is a scene where Holly visits her parents-in-law. If you want to go, make sure to ask for permission to have a look. There is another scene at the very end of the film where Holly brings her mum to this farm to meet Jerry's parents. The mom is impressed with the amazing landscape across the farm. Well, this is the one. Beautiful indeed. The premiere of this movie was in Dublin, in the Savoy Cinema. We hope you enjoyed this video. As mentioned, even if you didn't like the movie or you haven't watched it, the landscape of these places is amazing. We will leave you with a link to all the locations in the description if you are interested. Don't forget to like and subscribe.